Yo, what is up, guys? It's Phantom here today, and I'm talking about a game I don't really get to talk about that much anymore, which is Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. And this game truly has improved over last time I got to speak on it. Last time I got to speak on it was during a review back in March in 2019, and I really didn't get to talk about it that much because the game didn't have that much to offer besides online content and stuff. But man, has this game super improved and really has shown its colors. And I really do enjoy that. This was a budget title made by NY Studios and Saban, and it was only $20. I wasn't expecting much out of it. Honestly, the first time I reviewed it, I was kind of disappointed that it didn't have as much content as I was expecting. It didn't even have a lobby mode for online and barely have many characters. But then the game gradually updated and got love that it needed and deserved. And I generally loved seeing that. The one thing I have to say was, of course, the first update was when it brought in a lot of new characters. I was like, this game is getting the love and potential it needed. But then when it got the DLC characters, such as the Quantum Ranger, Anubis, and a bunch of other characters, which I can't say off the top of my head, I was generally now interested. Oh yeah, Daishi from Wild Force, but hey. And then it added story mode, and the story mode was from the comic book, which is something that I've been reading very heavily. By the way, I have a comic book channel where I'm a part of one. I'll leave the link down below. And it generally improved on the Power Rangers brand, but I was still wondering, there was a lot of things wrong with the game. Yeah, it looked pretty and had a lot of characters to offer, but it didn't have the modes that we needed, like, such as creating a lobby that we could play with our friends. Yeah, crossplay was fun, but PS4 didn't have it yet, and that's what I'm here to talk about today. Recently, I think 2 days ago, that the game got a 2 days before this recording, so on the 5th, it got an update, and the update was exclusively Power Rangers centric, but it also brought in crossplay. It added in a new stage from the story mode. It added on to the story mode. It had voice acting, which was there way before this update, but it pretty much improved on this game. Generally, the characters move faster and play with combat faster, as you can see on the screen, and it generally has better online. But one of my most loved things that it brought was its crossplay with every console now. PS4 is now in the game and playing crossplay with PC, Switch, and don't forget the Xbox One. This is really fantastic and showing that fighting games are taking initiative, even if it is just a budget title, to make the game a lot better. But you'll also notice that even in the select screen, there's at least enough space for 6 more characters to be added in there. So no telling what the possibilities could be. Not just that, the mobile game that correlates with this game, which is Legacy Wars, is showing bits and pieces on each side. So in Legacy Wars, pretty much we're going to be able to see and get a lot more characters, what I'm super excited about. Because I'm wondering, will Legacy Wars start correlating with Battle for the Grid and we get more DLC characters that relate to Legacy Wars? And yeah, you can check out Legacy Wars. It's a pretty dope game in my opinion. It's got Street Fighter characters in there and they turn into Power Rangers. But it's generally cool, but you'll also notice that, again, combat is a lot faster and characters even tag in a lot faster. Hit sparks are a lot more brighter and graphics have been improved. I don't know why they keep improving on the graphics for this game, because the game already looks great with the art style and presentation, but they just keep on making it a lot better, and I generally do love that. Also, again, voice acting is there, and the new menus look great. Especially the new startup menu, which shows like a giant epic picture of, like, the White Ranger fighting against, I believe, Lord Zed. It showed Daishi and Anubis going at it, and it's Red Ranger going at it with someone else, but it's just super awesome and it's super visual. Also, the select screen, when you select your ranger, they're no longer done like in a trading card format. They're done in like the epic, like, giant shot of the characters, which showing all 3 characters. Then it shows a big shot of your Megazord or monster in the background, ready for action, and I love that. This game has generally been a labor of love, and I love that they've done that. This game came out at $20 and was a generally worth $10 game. It wasn't the best, it wasn't the worst, it just needed some improvement. And over time, with DLC, with updates, Inway was able to produce such a game that even I can say now it's definitely worth more than $20. So make sure if you can, buy that DLC pack and all that, like, because there's a lot going on for this game that I generally do enjoy. But I just wanted to give my quick thoughts on the new update. The new update really does improve and make this game a lot better, and I suggest if you haven't gotten the game, if you're a fighting game fan, if you're a Power Rangers fan, if you're just a fan of 3v3 tag games, legit check this game out. It's only $20, and you can tell Inway's putting love and updating this game seriously. And yeah, it's crossplay, and you have no reason why you shouldn't try it out. I mean, it's very cheap, and again, something you may enjoy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And it's morphin' time. I'll see you guys next time, and may your heart be your guiding key. Peace out.